Hi, this is Jamie with isoTracker, and in this tutorial, we're going to discuss how to record a risk in the risk module. So let's get started. Let's log in as the super admin and select risk from the drop-down box. Once in the risk module, we'll click on the new risk icon from the top left menu. When the new risk recording page opens, we'll first select the numbering system. Custom numbering systems can be created in the Setup section, but we'll go with the default risk numbering system today. Next, we'll enter a title for this risk, and then we can select what this risk is about, be it products, processes, customers, suppliers, employees, users, various, or others. Products is the default unless changed in setup. So let's go with that and add a new product here. The default fields are product and supplier, but you can add fields as I've done here from the product section of admin. Let's go ahead and populate those fields. A risk type and risk control area can be selected from the drop-down lists. However, these are not mandatory. On the other hand, the likelihood and impact fields are mandatory. Once selected, you can hover over the question marks on the right to view the description. The details of the risk are a required field, so let's enter them now. You can upload external documents or files here. This can also be done in the Documents object below. To add documents, click on the plus sign. Up to 50 internal or external documents can be added here. If you subscribe to the Document Control module, you can search for documents in the search box, click Find, and then select them by moving them to the right-hand box. Click Upload to add any external documents. If you are a risk admin, then the recorded risk can be assigned immediately when it is logged in the system by using the Assign To object below. On the other hand, if you are not a risk admin, then the Assign To object does not appear, and you can only log the risk, which must then be reviewed and assigned by a risk admin. Next, we'll select Assigned, and then choose a user to whom this risk should be assigned. Note that the list of assigned admins can be edited in Setup. Enter comments if desired here, and then click Submit to record and assign the risk. The Properties page for the recorded risk will then display. We can see here that it has been given a unique number based on the default numbering system, and the status is now assigned. The assigned user is listed here. If you wish to change this to another permitted user, click the Edit icon here. This can be done only by the assigned user, a risk admin, and the super admin. A risk rating of moderate has been assigned based on the settings made previously in Setup. And the color for that moderate risk, in this case neon green, surrounds the Properties object. Now that the risk is assigned, a number of new sections appear below the Risk Definition section. These are Risk Assessment, Risk Resolution, and Resolution Effectiveness. Also, if activated in Setup, you'll see the Risk Notification and Monitoring Risk sections. Now, we'll log out and log in as the user to whom this risk was assigned. Select Summary and click Login. Note that if the risk had been logged by a standard user, then it would be in the status of logged, and a logged risk notification would be sent to all risk admins and the superadmin, who must then assign it. On the summary page, we'll select the Risk tab. The assigned user will have an assigned risk notification here, in addition to an email. This notification here is a clickable link, which will take us to the properties page for the risk. If the assigned to user has a message, then the callout appears in a flashing red color for them only. Click on the callout to read the message. Once read, the callout will be pink and will no longer flash. A risk can be reassigned to another user at any time by the assigned user, risk admins, and the superadmin. To do that, click on the edit icon, select a user to reassign to from the drop-down list, enter a comment if desired, and then click on Submit. We're not going to reassign this risk, but this is how it is done. The history link here will open a pop-up with the history of the risk to date, with the most recent activity at the top. And that's how to record a risk in the risk module. In our next tutorial, we'll move forward with the risk assessment. So be sure to check it out along with our other tutorials so you can make the most of isoTracker.